guys, it's the beginning of August, so I'm going to be going through my July favourites and empties with you. So starting off with the favourites, I don't have too many. I've got quite a few empties though, so I'm going to try, like I say this every month, but I'm going to try and get through this quite quickly. So starting off with my beauty favourites, the first thing that I have is the Kerastase, Cristraliste Lait Cristal, which is a rinse out conditioner. I have actually done a blog post review of this, which I will try to remember to link below if you want to check that out, but this stuff is amazing. I haven't been a fan of things that I've tried from Kerastase in the past. I haven't ever purchased anything myself sort of full size, but I've gotten Kerastase products in various different beauty boxes and never been a fan. And yeah, they just didn't really seem to do anything. They didn't even seem to compare to drugstore products. So when I got this, I can't remember when I got this, but I think it was in a My Little Beauty box. I was like, great, another Kerastase product, that's not going to be any good, I'll chuck it in my hair care drawer. And then I decided to try it out, and actually it's amazing. My hair feels so incredibly soft after using this, really nourished, kind of, I don't even know how to describe it, it kind of just gives my hair a bit of bounce almost, just gives it a bit of life really, and I love this, so that's definitely been a favourite. I've kind of put it back in my hair care drawer for now because I want to save it, and I'm trying out other things, and my hair definitely doesn't feel as good since I've stopped using this, so it's definitely this that has made that improvement. So yeah, I'm kind of just hanging on to that for now, so that has definitely been a favourite. The other one is kind of gross to show you, it doesn't really look like anything. This is Lush's King of Skin, like, in shower moisturiser. I got this for my birthday from my friend Carla, and I'd heard of it before, but I never had the inclination to try it out. And it's amazing. Basically, it's kind of like Lush's body butters in kind of like consistency. It's kind of greasy almost feeling. It really melts in your hands like it's melting right now. But this one in particular, what you do is you get into the shower, you wash like you would normally, and then you apply this, rub it all over your skin, and then you rinse it off, and then you get out. My skin is so soft after this. It just, the moisturiser seems to last for ages, and it just leaves my skin feeling so soft and moisturised, really hydrated. This is perfect, particularly at the moment because we've had kind of funny weather. One day it's really, really hot, the next day it's kind of cold, like you've got air conditioning on in the office, and then you go out in the heat and then it's cold and raining the next day, and my skin's just kind of been playing up and getting really dry. So this has been a lifesaver because it just completely moisturises all those really dry, flaky areas and just leaves them really soft and smooth, and I love this so, so much. So that's definitely been a favourite. So moving on from beauty favourites into more kind of random things, the first thing I have is this washi tape from, I got this from Hobbycraft in a set of 3, and I have done another sticker and washi tape haul, but it's not up yet because I had issues with editing, so I still need to kind of figure that out and get that to work. But there will be another sticker haul coming up, and this will feature in it. But this stuff is so nice, it's so pretty, it really fits in well with my planner because I've got kind of like my colour scheme in my planner is like a blue kind of background that fades into white, and this just looks so pretty over the top of it. I'll insert a picture so you can see what it looks like, but I just thought that looks so, so pretty, so that's definitely been a favourite. I'm kind of trying to ration myself on using this because I don't want to use it up too quickly, but I would legitimately use this on every single page if I didn't want to waste it. But I love, yeah, that's just how much I love it. Another thing that I've been loving is watching Project Pan videos and Pan That Palette videos as well. I've been getting into that because I'm now starting on another Project Pan. If you didn't see my, I think it's my last video, I'm starting up a new Project Pan for the next 3 months. So I've been kind of watching other people's videos just to kind of get inspiration and motivation to do it and pick up any kind of tips and tricks and stuff. And I'm also going to be doing a Pan That Palette challenge, just a little one for this year, and I have a video coming up on that as well. So yeah, be on the lookout for those if you are interested. So obviously the Project Pan video is already up, and I'll link that below if you want to check that out, and then the Pan That Palette video will be up next, I think, so next week that one will be up. But I have been loving watching those so, so much. I don't know what it is about it, I just find it really satisfying, like seeing, I love it when you can actually see the kind of before, like where they're starting from whilst they're showing you what the update is, because I love seeing like how much progress they've made rather than kind of just like holding things up and you can see that there's empty pans or whatever, but you can't kind of judge where they've come from unless you've watched all the previous videos. So I love watching those so much. So that has definitely been a favourite, and it's going to be a favourite I think over the next few months as well, just to kind of keep me motivated to stick to my Project Pan and Pan That Palette. So yes, definitely a favourite. My next favourite is a book. This is Lindsey Kelk's I Heart New York. This is probably my all-time favourite book. I actually got this free with Glamour magazine. I'm sure loads of people did, and I'd never heard of it before. I'd never heard of the author before, but I kind of got it free in a magazine, and then a few weeks or months later I was after something new to read, and I thought, well, you know, I'll give this a go. It's only a little book. I think it's about 200 pages, so really little book, not too difficult to get through, and I literally whizzed through it so quickly. And I've reread this entire series. This is basically an entire series. I think there's 6 books in this series, and kind of various different places following the character around. But this book, I just love it so much. I love everything about it. I've reread it recently and I got through it in like 2 days. I could probably have got through it in 1 day if I'd kind of spent the entire day reading, but I had other things to do. But I love this book so much. So now I've read this one, I'm now kind of moving through the rest of the series. But if you haven't checked out this kind of series or this author, she is amazing. I'm trying to think what it's kind of like. It's kind of a little bit like Bridget Jones, but not quite. It's basically a British girl who, not to give too much away, but she has this kind of big breakup and she moves country in a very short space of time, and it's kind of like following her in New York and her kind of discovering things and making friends and starting new relationships and getting employment and all that kind of thing, just kind of following her through it. And it's a lovely book. It's really quick to get through, really kind of easy summer read, and yeah, like I said, I love it. And then kind of sticking to the New York theme, another favourite has been watching Friends this month. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this show at the moment. I mean, this is probably one of my all-time favourite TV shows, and as you can see I have the entire set here. Yeah, I can't remember, I think it was maybe 2-3 weeks ago, I was craving watching one episode in particular. There's a particular part that I absolutely love. I think it's hilarious. I mean, most of this series is, but there was a particular episode and a particular part of that episode that I was craving watching, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to watch it. So I stuck it in, watched that episode, and then I have kind of been hooked and obsessed. And they're so easy to watch. They're only half-hour episodes, so you can watch tons of them in an evening, or, you know, if you've got a day off and you haven't got much to do, like if the weather's a bit crap and raining outside and you haven't got anywhere to be, you can kind of just stay inside and have a cup of tea and snacks and stuff and just watch Friends all day. And it's one of those shows that you can just kind of pick it up and, like, you can watch it, it doesn't matter how many times you've watched it, you can just pick it up from any episode and watch it, and I still find it just as funny as I did the first time, even though I know exactly what's coming up. Like, I can practically recite the lines of the episodes. I still find it just as funny as I did the first time I watched it, so this has definitely been a favourite for this month. So moving on to empties, like I said, I have got quite a few in here. So starting off with the usual deodorant, this is the same one that I've been using for the past several months. It's the Dove Go Fresh one in the pomegranate and lemon verbena scent. It's nice enough, it's cheap enough, it smells nice enough. It's a little on the powdery side, like it kind of chokes you a bit if you spray too much and like breathe it in, but otherwise it's nice enough, and yeah, really like it, have repurchased it several times. I have a nail polish remover. I take so long to go through these. I think I've probably had this one for 3 or 4 years. I'm not even kidding. I think I've had it for that long. Just because, I don't know, I love painting my nails, and as you can kind of see I've got a bit of a nail polish collection going on, but I don't know, a lot of the time I don't find the time to paint my nails, so I don't. But yeah, so generally it takes me quite a while to get through nail polish remover, but when I do purchase them, I usually purchase this brand, which is the Cutex one. This one is the Nourishing nail polish remover. I tend to go for ones that are more nourishing, just because I don't, like, it really strips my nails if I use like ones with acetone or anything in, so I stick to these ones. They're fairly cheap. I think they're maybe like £2, something like that. And they're kind of readily available in like Boots and Superdrug and supermarkets, so they're easy to get hold of, so I always kind of tend to repurchase these ones. I have the Garnier Pure 3-in-1, which, as it would suggest, is a 3-in-1 product. It is a wash, a scrub and a mask, and this is really handy just to have in. I wouldn't use this kind of on an everyday basis, but on those days when my skin's playing up a little bit, but I don't have time to do like a full-on like 20-minute face mask or something like that, I need to kind of get it on and off and get going. This is perfect. Basically, I pop in the shower, put this all over my face, obviously avoiding eye area, and then I leave that to set whilst I wash the rest of my body and do whatever else I need to do in the shower. And then at the end of it, I then rinse this off, and it just leaves my skin feeling really, really smooth. It's like baby soft skin basically. It's a clay mask, so it kind of draws out the impurities, and then it has like exfoliating particles, so as you're like washing it off, it exfoliates your skin and it leaves your skin clean. So this, like I said, is really handy just to have on hand. I don't have anything else like this in my beauty stash, so I probably will repurchase this at some point because it is nice enough, it's cheap enough. I mean, it's not anything really amazing. I'm sure if you looked at the ingredients it wouldn't be that great for your skin, but just to kind of have on hand to use on those days, like I said, when I don't have the time to do a full-on face mask but need to do something to my skin, this is nice just to kind of have around. I used up the Lush Dream Cream Hand Body Lotion. This stuff is really nice. It's a really soft scent. I kind of feel like it smells like almonds. Does it have almonds in it? Does it tell me what it has in it? Does it tell me? It has oat milk. Maybe that's what I'm smelling, the oat milk. Virgin olive oil, rose water, cocoa butter, tea tree oil, lavender oil, that kind of thing. Chamomile blue oil, so just nice. Obviously it's Lush, it's kind of more natural ingredients. It smells really soft, the scent isn't too strong. It's kind of a heavier cream, so in the summer months I wasn't using this, when on like hot nights I wasn't using this too much because it just kind of left me feeling really warm and sticky, so I didn't like that. But generally this is nice having. I like this kind of over the autumn and winter because it is a thick, quite a thick cream, and it really nourishes my skin. And if I'm having kind of rashes or anything like that where my skin's a bit sensitive, this is perfect because it doesn't irritate my skin further at all, so that's really nice to have on hand as well. I've also used up the Soap & Glory Sugar Crush Body Buttercream. This stuff, oh, I love this scent so much. It's my favourite Soap & Glory scent, and I had this little pot sat on my desk at work just to kind of moisturise my hands, because I have a larger tub here to moisturise the rest of me, but really love that. I will definitely repurchase that several times over. Another thing that I have repurchased and will continue to repurchase is the Sugar Crush Body Wash. Oh, it's so amazing. It's so creamy, but it's not heavy, it doesn't leave me sticky, gets me nice and clean, gives a nice lather, and this is amazing for shaving your legs and anything like that. It just gets a really nice close shave as well, so would definitely repurchase that and have done several times. I also used up the Tresemme Heat Defense. This stuff is great, it's cheap as chips and seems to do the job just fine, so I will always repurchase this. There are other ones that I do really like, but they're more on the expensive side for a heat protectant, so I generally tend to repurchase these unless I'm feeling a bit flush or want to treat my hair if it's in particularly bad condition, but this is nice enough just to have. Another body wash I used up is the Korres Guava Shower Gel. This stuff is another one of my all-time favourite scents for body washes. I need to smell it because it's just, oh my god, it's amazing. It just smells like summertime. It doesn't smell like, it kind of smells like sun cream, but not like your typical sun cream because I don't like that scent. I know the, what is it, Superdrug's own brand of like hot cloth cleanser in the, I think it's like the yellowy tube. That smells like sun cream and I don't like that scent, but this smells so lovely. It's just like being on holiday. I kind of want to have, I kind of wish I had another one of these. I've got a holiday coming up in September, like a beachy, relaxing kind of holiday, and this, oh, that is just what my summer is going to smell like, and I kind of want to pick up another one of these to have for that trip because I think that would be quite nice. These are £8 I think, and I got these from, where did I get these from? I know you can get them in Waitrose. I think I've got them online somewhere, so I might have to look at getting another one of these for that trip because I love this scent, Ben loves this scent, so would definitely recommend it and repurchase it. I used up some cotton pads. These are the Sainsburys ones. They're not the double face round pads that I love from Boots. They're okay, but these ones just, I don't know, they just don't seem to work as well as the double face round pads from Boots. So they're the ones that I would prefer, but when I can't get to a Boots for whatever reason, I pick up these ones. This product I have had for about 5 years now. I picked this up when I was in America about 5 years ago. This is Sephora's original Nourishing Cuticle Oil, and I picked this up kind of probably in the middle of my America trip, and kind of used it on and off throughout the trip, and then I've kind of used it on and off since then. This was sat in my drawer at work, and anytime my nails felt particularly dry, like my cuticles were particularly dry, I would just try to remember to just brush this on. It has a little brush tip on it. You just kind of twist it up and then just kind of brush it onto your nails, and yeah, it just kind of nourishes them a little bit, hydrates them. It was nice enough. Nothing special though, I wouldn't have said, so that was that. And then the last product that I've actually used up is this little sample, which is the Garnier Miracle Skin Cream, and this is kind of a similar sort of thing to the Origins, what is it called, Vitasing, the one that's like a moisturiser, but it has like colour particles in it, so it kind of gives a little bit of some kind of tint to your skin, just to kind of even things out a little bit. It was okay, but I found you had to really make sure you rubbed it in, otherwise you just kind of had like beige streaks across your face. But it was okay. It wasn't that fantastic of a moisturiser, so I probably wouldn't repurchase this. But I guess it just kind of depends. If you had dry skin, I think this would be nice, because it kind of left my skin a bit sticky feeling, almost like, I don't know, I guess kind of greasy, and I've got quite oily skin as it is, so it wasn't the best for me, but I used that up. And then the last thing I have is a product that I'm just getting rid of. This is the e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara, and it has two ends, and I would just use this to kind of comb into my eyebrows, just to kind of set them and just to kind of keep them in shape. This smells so bad. I don't know how long I've had this, but I know I've had it for quite a while. And if you guys follow my blog, you may remember I did a Makeup of the Week series, and this used to feature in quite a lot of those. And I think I did those last year. So I've had it for definitely over a year. I think probably closer to 3 years. This absolutely reeks now. It's disgusting. I don't even want to open it to smell it now. It's really old, so I'm just getting rid of it. So they were all of my empties and all of my favourites for the month of July. I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did. Check out all of my links below and click subscribe whilst you're down there as well to stay updated with all of my latest videos. But I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys! Hey guys, I'm back with another Project Pan video. I kind of, after my last one, I took the month of July off just to kind of chill.